Last year we met in this very forum with the world economic and financial situation that had certainly a number of problems and that we hadn't analyzed thoroughly, so that we couldn't make any forecasts, longer, medium terms. Now we know that there are certain instabilities, but we also know that some forecasts can be made, so there are a certain number of potential solutions to solve this problem. Now, when it comes to emerging markets, Eurasian area, and most specifically with reference to Russia, we know that there is an instability in terms of currency, and the growth has been halted as well. And this has been clearly analyzed. You all know what are the potential solutions, the recipes, so to speak, that have been put together and that could lead us out of this situation in a virtuous way. We're now here gathered to hear from different businessmen and delegates who could actually experience this crisis firsthand within their companies, within the institutions they work at. So I believe that this afternoon's panel will contribute importantly in understanding future potential development that can take place. Just to quote a fact, the GDP of Russia in 2015 is going to be the same as 2008, which is quite astonishing data, certainly, with a strong negative connotation. We've witnessed what happened over the past year and a half, and we understand that a difficult and critical situation still can leave some room for strategies to be adopted so as to overcome the non-positive situation. I'd like to introduce you the speakers for this session. Timur Süleymanov, whom I hadn't met, as a matter of fact, he's not here. He's the Minister of the Economy and Financial Politics of the Eurasian Economic Commission. Then Geregin Tuzunian, who's sitting at my left. He is the president of the Association of Russian Banks. Giancarlo Bruno, the senior director, head of financial services industry of the World Economic Forum. Giovanni Castellaneta, president of SACE. Vasily Titov, first deputy president and chairman of the management board of VTB Bank. Gay Ming, there he is, independent director of the Ping An Insurance, and Chinese insurance company, and then Victor Ivante, an advisor of the president on economic strategy from Rosneft, and Father Luciano La Rivera, who was here last year as well, and he basically provides us with another perspective on the same subject, and I'm sure that his contribution is going to be valuable. Now, technical information to try and be on time. There's a monitor telling us when our time is up. So I sincerely wish everybody sticks to the time allotted, and if anything, try and leave some minutes behind. So the first speaker hasn't joined us as yet. So without further ado, I'd like to give the floor now to the second speaker on the agenda, Geregin Tuzunian, the president of the Association of Russian Banks. Over to you, Mr. Tuzunian.